Hi, Ricky with Freedom Plumbers and Pumpers, Septic and Drain, coming to you from a project in Manassas, Virginia, off of Meadowlark. All right, so we are here to make sure that the entire septic system has not been compromised by a project done by a gas company, which ran right off the backyard. The first thing we're going to try to do is identify how the job is laid out. You got the back of the house, deck gazebo, your septic tank with an outlet riser, and then the conveyance line. Now mind you, this septic tank is approximately 5.5 feet deep. She's a deep little sucker. Your conveyance line, which is your exit pipe, 4-inch PVC, goes across this right-of-way, which has the gas line, makes a turn, continues at a 30-degree angle, heading towards all of that over there. Before I head over there, we're going to lay out the gas line. Here's a gas line. The project was opened up from, well, there's a lot of dirt moved from here to approximately here. So this entire area had dirt moved. Not sure how much, wasn't here. But as you can see, there was a conflict with a conveyance line going directly across the area where the next gas line pole is. That's gas line pole. There's that. We turn, continue over towards a pretty big drain field that has approximately 12 lines that have been divided into one splitter box and 3 distribution boxes. Kind of weird how they did it, but it works, and it's kind of neat. But regardless of that, let's come to the splitter box, what actually looks like a distribution box. Splitter box has one line coming in, and I actually sent in a hose and ran water for about 20 minutes. Hydraulically pressurized this entire system and just ran pretty high volume just to see if it backed up. While I was doing that, I inspected every single one of these lines. And what I found is that this line goes into another distribution box, which is right there above the notebook. Sorry for that, I was drawing this all out. So there's a distribution box right there that has 3 lines. Never backed up in the first 20 minutes. Not at all, actually. Then you got this line and this line, each individually exit, but then come together through here and continue to the next distribution box. Then I checked these 2 lines, which do something similar, exit separately and come together and go as one, way past the excavator, and over to white flag that's way over there for a bigger box for has about 4 lines. This box has 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that box has 4 lines. So again, a grand total of 4, 9, 12 with a 3 on that line. Again, 20-minute hydraulic load test, pretty strong water volume coming from an outside faucet. Not one backup, not one line showed sign of failing. Now I did camera some of these lines, and the header lines are made out of PVC, which is pretty good. That means that they've been upgraded since the time of original installation. And then they connect in a very weird way into the drain field lines. I didn't see any major issues within the drain field lines, pretty much the expected stuff for a system as old as this. There's standing water, there's lots of sludge inside those lines, but again, 20-minute hydraulic load test, not one of them started backing up. So the ground is taking, okay? It's just not 100% acting like new, but it's also not failing, okay? So all of these lines are doing good. What I can tell you is that when it comes to this drain field, none of it was affected by that gas line that was recently installed, not in the drain field. However, now we come back to the conveyance line. And as a reminder, the conveyance line is a pipe that comes from the septic tank to the first splitter box right at the top. You're going to notice that as we go back, we have a lot of white flags. The white flags are indicating something specific, that is bellies. Bellies are areas of the pipe that have lost grade, meaning that the pipe is actually going down and back up. So the pipe goes down and back up, out of the water, down and back up. Does it a couple times as it comes from the septic tank. So here's a belly to here. Then we're actually in a good section of pipe here. Then here's a belly to here. We're back in a good section of pipe. Belly from here to here. Good section of pipe, we're out of the water. Belly from here to here. Okay, now this belly, these 2 bellies particularly, are pretty much in direct path of that gas line. Now, these bellies could have been caused by multiple issues, and they're all understandable because it's a little difficult to address. When you're doing your backfill in an area that was fully excavated before, and I'm not sure how much was excavated, it's going to settle. And since these lines are flat as a pan anyways when you install them, because that is the code, well, if it settles at all, it doesn't take any effort whatsoever to develop a belly. And we're talking about dirt. So yes, dirt is going to settle. So when it comes to the bellies, this pipe specifically does not handle any solids. It's only liquids. So with that being said, it shouldn't be a major issue. But they're standing water. The pipe per code should be having 1 to 2 inches of grade for every 100 feet. Okay, so even though that's bare minimum grade, it's almost flat. It does allow for no standing water within the pipe at any location of the pipe. So if you want to look at technical difficulties or technical defects, that's it. And it is within the job site of the gas line. So I'll leave it at that for now. Aside from that, very nice, massive drain field. Septic tank is strong as an ox. Very good concrete, even though it's deep. There's nothing really to talk about on the septic tank. So we'll leave it at that. And with that, I conclude this. Again, my name is Ricky Salinas. I'm with Freedom Plumbers and Pumpers, coming to you from Manassas. My phone number is 703-895-4109, with an email of ricky@freedomplumbers.com and a website of www.freedomplumbers.com. Thank you very much. We'll catch you on the next one.